the longest time, I could never understand how other YouTubers and other people just in general were able to use up their products so quickly. Like, I didn't understand how they were able to go through makeup very quickly, and I'm talking like primers, mascara, eyeshadow, like multiple bottles of body wash and shampoo and conditioner. I didn't understand how people were going through products so quickly. And I really wanted to do a project pan because I was just so inspired and motivated when I seen that people were using their products up and sharing their progress, and I just thought that's what I want to do. I was just always so curious to see if I really focused on using products, how much could I actually use up? And I was actually shocked. Like, I'm actually shocked, and that's why I'm going to be sharing this video with you today. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can use up your products faster, or how you can just start to move through your collection. And this could be for your body care, your skin care, your hair care. This could even be for like your lifestyle products like kitchen cleaners, floor cleaners, stuff like that, or even your makeup. This is good for anyone who has like a lot of product. It could be backup, different kinds, and you just want to start going through it. And if you're new here, my name is Tiana. I post monthly project pan videos, monthly empty videos, and lots of lifestyle content. And if you're returning, it is so nice to see you again. Make sure to leave me a comment down below saying hi. I love to hear from you. And let's just get right into these tips. Some of you probably already know these. They may be common sense, but it's always just a nice refresher. So let's start with the first thing. Say you want to downsize your makeup collection, but it could be anything, but we're gonna say makeup. If you want to downsize your makeup collection, the very first thing I would recommend is to actually take all of those products, lay them out on the ground, and actually see how much you have. So you can divide it by how many bronzers you have. You could divide it by how many eyeshadows you have. You can divide it by how many lip products you have. And then you can actually see the amount that you have. You may not realize that you have 10 to 20 lip glosses. You may not notice that you have 30 eyeshadow palettes. Like, until you actually take all of those products out and visibly see it all, I feel like that is when it makes the biggest difference. When you actually go through everything and actually divide it. Like, even if you do this for household, how many wipes do you have, like disinfecting wipes? How much floor cleaner do you have? How much window cleaner do you have? And if you go through and categorize it, you may see that you have one big section, and you may go, I'm gonna start with that section, or now I don't have to buy that section. But the other thing, if you really want to cut down on spending, or you just want to see how much you spent, try and get an average on how much your whole collection is worth. Even if you got it on sale, even if you got it as a gift, add up. So just Google, okay, L'Oreal eyeliner, L'Oreal mascara, Fenty Beauty foundation, something like that. You may actually have spent a lot more than you thought of. So doing it that way also really is an eye-opener to take everything out, lay it in front of you, see category by category, but also to add everything up and see the total value. You may have $200 worth of cleaning products in your current home, but you may not even know it. You may have $100 worth of hair care and you may not even know it. And I just feel like knowing the value, it can help you to use up those products and go, okay, I spent X amount, it's time to use it. Don't be scared to use it, but also it's gonna help you not purchase anymore because you probably already have it, or you may wanna get your money's worth out of something else first before you buy anything new. And that brings us to the next point, which is going to be to stop buying backup products or extra products in general. I have not been buying backup products anymore. It's something I would used to do in the past. Like, I would go to, let's say, Bath and Body Works. I was in a phase of this for a couple months. It wasn't long, maybe about 6 months, where I would always get a coupon and I would go, okay, before the coupon expires, I'm gonna go and stock up on this because I'm gonna get a discount. Or if I were to go to the drugstore, I would say, oh, my shampoo's on sale, I'm gonna pick up 2. Basically, if I buy 2, it's just the price of 1. And just, I haven't done that. I don't do that anymore. The only time I buy like backup products is if I'm almost out of what I'm currently using. And when I mean almost, I mean I'll either run out that day, or I may have like a week or one more use left. Like I really don't buy backup products anymore just because you can spend so much money. It takes up a lot of room and you may put it in the back of your collection or your drawer and then you forget about it and it may go bad. That's the same as cleaning products. Like I don't buy bottles and bottles of dish soap because I just put them in my cupboard and I may forget that I actually purchased a bottle of dish soap. So I don't do that anymore. I just buy what I need, I use it up, and then I go buy something new, unless it's something that you know you need. I'm not saying to never buy backups. I'm not saying to buy more than one item. All I'm saying is if you're trying to minimize your collection, you're trying to break that habit of buying things, or you really want to use up what you have, don't buy any more backups, don't buy any more products, even if they're on sale. And the other reason why I feel like you shouldn't buy backups is because then you're gonna be focusing on too many products at once. You're going to try and focus on the new product and then you're going to leave the older product, or then you're gonna bounce between products. So instead of just using the one, let's just say eyeshadow until it's done, you're gonna be bouncing through palettes and you're never gonna actually finish it. Or you're going to put something like a lip gloss in your collection, use it a couple times, and then it's going to expire. So definitely try to not buy backups, or try to just not buy anything until you use some things up. Which brings me to the next point, which is to stop shopping sales. I know I touched on it like 2 seconds ago, but honestly, sales happen quite often, and I just feel like that sometimes is how they get you to purchase something. I don't know, I just feel like just because something's on sale doesn't mean you need to buy it. I know that there were a few products that I have purchased recently, like cleaning products that were on sale that I purchased just to try, just because they were less expensive, and they were no good. You know, I ended up getting rid of them, and I just wish I would have purchased my go-to and staple. And I also feel like sometimes when you purchase things on sale, you tend to purchase more. Let's just say there's a sale and you want to get an eyeshadow palette, a lip gloss, and a mascara, and they are all 50% off. Then you may go, oh, well, I can actually use the other 50% and get all these other things. But you're not going to be focusing on what you currently have. You're going to be bringing more things in just because it's a sale. And I just feel like sales, they get you. They really get you because you're saving money. But at the same time, if you're not going to be using that product, like if you don't finish that product, you're just wasting your money, even if it was on sale. Even if something costed you $5 and you don't finish it, was it worth the $5? Right? And the other thing that would go in that category is free shipping. A lot of the time, I am guilty for this too, but a lot of the time we will just try and spend the max amount so that we don't pay for shipping. But do you really need those items? Like, is it worth it to get a lip gloss that you're never gonna wear and have it sit in your collection instead of using something that you currently have? You know, like, to me, it just makes more sense. Buy what you need when you need it, and just use everything that you currently have. My next tip would be to put the items that you really want to use up in front of you. Make it very visible. Make it in plain sight. Don't tuck it away. Don't put it in a drawer and say, I'm gonna focus on it. Put it literally right in front of you. For example, I had a sample face mask and this was sitting in a drawer, and I was always saying, I am going to use it, I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it, and I never did. So because I was always saying I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it, but it was in my drawer, I would never actually go to the drawer and take it out. So I put it beside my deodorant and I made sure to use it because I always reach for my deodorant, so I decided to use it. If there's something that you want to focus on, like a nail polish or a mascara or a moisturizer, put it beside your toothpaste, put it beside your deodorant, put it on your bed nightstand, put it somewhere where you are going to actually reach for it and use it, where it's in sight. Because typically we'll say, yeah, we're gonna use it, and we put it somewhere and it's out of sight, out of mind, and then we just go, oh, well, you know, I never thought of it. So if you can put the product, even if it's a cleaning product, even if you put maybe the bottle of dish soap by your sink to use it, it may not look the best, but then it's going to remind you to use it, not just go buy something new. You know what I mean? So try and have the items that you want to use in sight so you can use them. The next way to use items quicker is to actually just use them in different ways. So for example, a lot of lip products you could actually use as a cream blush. You could also use a regular powder blush. You could also use a regular powder blush as an eyeshadow. You can also use a brown eyeshadow as brow pencil, or you could use black eyeshadow as eyeliner. Like, there's so many different ways that you can use products. You don't have to just use products for what they're intended for. Now, if it says not eye safe, if it says do not put on your lips, like, don't do that. But if it's something that you can actually use in a different way, do it. For example, I'm using a like highlighter in my moisturizer for my arms and my chest and my legs. Like, I'm just trying to use the liquid drops up quicker, and by putting them in my body moisturizer, it goes a lot quicker. And I'm using the product up, and I like I like the effect that it gives. So you can use products up a lot quicker if you try and switch up the way you use them. So for example, if you have like a lip product that you like, but you're maybe not the biggest fan of the shade, you could always mix it with a different lip product. You could always use it as a cream blush. If you have maybe a nail polish you're not the biggest fan of, you could always use a little bit of eyeshadow and put the eyeshadow as a nail polish topper. You could always use a different topper for the nail polish. Or if you have a lot of conditioner and you're trying to go through a conditioner, you can use it as shaving cream. Like, there's so many different ways that you can use products to actually go through them quicker and not just waste it, right? Like, you can actually use them in a good way. I don't like to just use product to use product. I like to use it like naturally, organically, and ways that I enjoy. So using your products in different ways can really help you go through them a lot quicker. My next tip is actually to declutter your collection. I know you're probably thinking, well, is the point of this video to use the products up before you buy anything new? Yes. However, here's the thing. Let's just say, for example, you have 20 lip glosses. There's no way you're gonna go through 20 lip glosses, and it could become overwhelming. You may focus on only one, which is going to leave all the others go bad. It may also get very overwhelming to see those lip products, and then you're just not gonna use them. You're just not gonna wanna use them. So sometimes decluttering and then using everything you have is the best way, especially if you're able to declutter maybe some newer products or products that you never tried. This way you can actually see the products going. Then at least this way your newer products can go to a new home and actually be used, and then you know for next time to use what you have before you buy something new. Because either way, one of those products is going to go bad. Either your older products are going to go bad or your newer products. So at the end of the day, decluttering may be good for you. Go through your collection, figure out the products that you really want to use, and maybe declutter the rest and start fresh, and that may be the best way to do it. I know for myself personally, what I did at the beginning of the year was I did a declutter. I'm doing a project pan to try and finish everything that I have, and throughout the year I've been doing little mini declutters. For example, if you didn't watch my empties, I bought 2 jugs of detergent. They were on sale for $5 each. And I thought I would get 2 jugs for the price of 1, because we go through laundry detergent fairly quickly because we do wash microfibers here. So we do quite a bit of laundry, but it's not like a ton. But anyway, so I bought 2 jugs of laundry detergent, and they were awful. They were so bad to the point where it would make my clothes smell bad. Nothing would come clean. And then what would happen is it would smell bad, and then I'd have to rewash it right away. Well, that's just using more water, more hydro, it's more time, more product. And I got really tired. I finished 1 jug in a month, which is crazy. Crazy. Like, I can't believe I used a whole jug. It was a big jug. I have it. Actually, I'll show you that in my empties. But anyway, I used 1 whole jug that says it can do 110 loads in a month, 30 days. There's no way. Actually, less than 30 days. But anyway, there is no way that we did 110 loads that quickly. So anyway, I had the 2nd jug I used to cap, and I said, you know what? Instead of me getting frustrated, overwhelmed, I'm going to pass this on to someone if they would like it, and I'm going to purchase something new, and next time I will know to just stick with a brand that I like and enjoy. So sometimes you do need to declutter some items along the way so that you can use the products that you really like and enjoy, and that is fine as long as at the end of the day you are decluttering to use the products you have, not decluttering to bring in new stuff. So I hope that that makes sense. And my last tip is going to be to actually just make it a little game. Make it like a reward where if you use up a nail polish, you can buy a new nail polish. If you use up a mascara, then you can buy a new mascara. If you use a bottle of cleanser, then you can buy a new bottle of cleanser. Make it fun like that. When you set your mind to, I want to finish this and then I will buy something new, it's so rewardful. Like, let's just say there is a new eyeshadow palette. Actually, a lot of you probably know this if you watch my project pans, but I told myself I was not going to buy any new eyeshadow palettes until I hit pan on this shade right here. I worked on this shade for over a year. Like, it was a long time. In my project pan, I had used this well over 60 times just in my project pan alone. And I told myself when I hit pan on this shade, I would reward myself with a new palette. Now, I did purchase this early only because I'm from Canada. I was able to get $11 off this brand new palette. I was able to get samples that I actually needed, like the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which I was going to buy anyway because I finished it, and I was able to get free shipping and it would be here in like the same week. So I just figured, you know what, I'm going to purchase it now, and I'm not going to buy any new eyeshadow palettes until I hit pan on another shade. And it worked out. I always just feel like when I reach for this, it's a reward. Like, it's so exciting, it's so nice, because I did hit pan on this and it was my goal. Once I hit pan, I will get a new one. And actually, I think I purchased this in February and I hit pan on this in May. So honestly, it wasn't very far off. So now the next time I want a new eyeshadow palette, I wait until I hit pan on another shade, or my goal now is to try and finish this shade, so I'm not purchasing a new palette until I hit pan or I finish the shade. So you can always try and do that. Like, for example, if you really want to start switching to, even if it's natural cleaners, once you finish up a bottle of not natural, then you can buy a bottle of natural. Try and do it that way. I just feel like if you make it more rewardful, then I have to finish this, I have to finish this. Having a mindset like that can get very tired and overwhelming. So anyway, this video can keep going on and on and on. I could always talk about this, but when it comes to using your collection and trying to use products, just having the mindset of using what you have first, maybe decluttering some products to focus on them, or to just not purchase anything new, those can really help. Let me know if you have some extra tips down below in the comments. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload next, and I will see you all in a video very soon. Bye.